Oh my. Oh, no, it's fine. Now, buddy, I definitely spent this year trying to build the best flight simulator setup possible, you know, with the next level racing chairs. I built the Boeing simulator, changed that to an Airbus simulator, cool stuff. But everybody, that is not enough for me. You know, recently I posted a video on my Instagram and it looked like this. Guys, I'm building something incredibly special. It looks like this. It's got an emergency kill switch right here, and it's got some electrical motors. What could that be? What could that be? Yes, everybody, I have truly been cooking because I've been building a motion simulator. My room looks like a mess, but everybody, yes, I'm upgrading now from a stationary seat that you sit on and fly your plane to a proper motion simulator that you sit on and fly your plane. And that is through the Depth of Field Simulation H3, a motion simulator that you can use for racing, but also flight simming. And it kind of works very well, I'm pretty sure. Let's maybe take a look at what I'm building. Yes, everybody, this is what a good guy looks like. It is just, you know, a racing platform that can move. It has 3 electric motors and it does 3 axes. First of all, it can do pitching. Also, it can roll. So you have that axis. But also you can yaw. So you practically have all the axes you need in order to simulate flying your airplane.
Alright, and so now that we've seen it is actually functional, it's time to play Bob the Builder and assemble our flight simulator. You know, this is a process that always takes a few hours of time. That's just what it is. Not all too complicated though. Right now, this very H3 chair that I have here costs $2,100, but the company of Depth of Field sent me a review unit to test out. But still, this video isn't sponsored. I wasn't really paid for anything, so I'm kind of just gonna say my opinion. Anyway, they did give me a code for you to use on checkout, so use Swissazer1 as a code. The one thing about Depth of Field is that they really only build platforms, but you have to bring your own chair, which is not that bad for me because I still have this beautiful next level racing chair, which has a seatbelt. Now assembling that one went quite semi-well. Now that that's set, let's go ahead and put the Airbus peripherals on it. The Airbus controls, everything we need. And here's a small fail, my camera fell down. And I broke it. Anyway, let's get...
Now, alright everybody, so after hours and hours of building, I finally finished my Depth of Field and Next Level Racing chair thing, Airbus edition. I'm immensely proud of this. Now, let's start here from the right. We have, of course, our keyboard, a Razer keyboard that's attached. This was very important for me because otherwise, you know, in the building process, I noticed that would keep falling off. Of course, next to this, we've got the beautiful Thrustmaster, just pretty much screwed into the seat directly. It works very well. We've got parking brake. We've also got the engine starters, the landing gear switch, all we need. Then of course we've got my beautiful iPad of life. I showed you this on my Boeing setup already. It's nice. We have pretty much the whole MCDU, which we can very much select here in the flight simulator, as well as this beautiful autopilot screen by Mini FCU. I showed you this already in an earlier video, just like the Stream Deck that I'm using. And this one gives me actually the full capabilities of not having to use my mouse right here to actually be able to fly a plane. With this thing, I can manage all the systems that I need. Overhead panel, all you need, you can interact with. Beautiful. Something else we have is, of course, this classic communications panel, which works nicely till this day. We, of course, got our comms, our navs we can select with it, and even, you know, our squawk, that works quite well. Now, of course, we've got the beautiful Thrustmaster joystick. That makes a lot of sense, and also this mouse that I've actually velcroed onto this setup so that it doesn't actually move about or anything, you know, connected to this Razer mouse pad, whatever. This is very important, as well as, of course, the seatbelt. This thing can move very heavily, as we'll try in a second. I mean, with motors like this, people have already broken their arms, which is also why there is this emergency switch that I can, or knob, whatever it is. Reminds me of school, lab, science class, whatever. So this is the beautiful setup, now hooked up to Microsoft Flight Simulator with Phoenix. Let's maybe start flying. All right, now I think the biggest challenge of this seat is to actually get in and sit down. Now I have this mouse pad here that I really don't want to touch at all. So actually the best idea is to stand up and then, all right, just like that. And then you move forward using, just like in your car, you have a switch. There we go, sit down, everything's good. And as you can see, our pedals are already working just fine. Yes, everybody, it is time for the proper test. But let's put on the seatbelt here. I think now we actually need it. That's what I'm talking about. Sitting tight in your pilot's chair. Now, once again, we are spawned into this Phoenix A320. We're spawned onto the gate here at St. Bartholomew, a very suitable place for this airplane. Yeah, things are looking great. Our plane is already turned on, so we can directly jump into action and just see. Well, I've already been in a motion simulator, platform. You really do start to feel also just, letting go of the brakes. Bad. Landing at Frankfurt Airport, my first Airbus landing. Oh wow, that was full motion sim. When you brake and let go of the brakes, this is where most of the up and down movement actually happens. And you can see, I am actually genuinely moving just by pressing the pedals down, by using the brakes. But I'm so ready to start VATSIM streaming because this is professional. I've got my iPad here, so VATSIM capable as it's so easy. So we go ahead now and start flying. Go ahead and release the parking brake. We've already done that. Release the actual toe brakes. There we go, and we can start moving backwards. Oh, right, there we go. This is what I'm looking at. We have to gather enough knots to take off, otherwise it's going to be painful. Oh, it has been quite poor. So you can see, you really don't want to crash. This is really, really cool. Now, of course, a way to greatly enhance this simulator experience is by using a VR headset. I think this would, if I put this on now and crash, I would probably be scared to death. So let's try that. Check this out. It's very plug and play as always in the flight simulator. There we go. We're already in VR mode. Now here in the Sim Racing Studio app, I've now put the motion, you can set the motion to the max level here. I'll boost the motion, pitch, roll, and yaw, all the different movements I can, simulate. I can also, for example, simulate landing gear extraction and stuff like that. Afterburner, really amazing stuff. Let's go ahead and save that. We can save custom settings for any airplane we desire here for the Airbus A320neo, for the Flight Simulator Sim Racing Studio. Great, and it's now time to actually get going. Now, yes, for VATSIM flying, this will probably be quite unusable as we don't really know where our buttons are. In fact, oh shoot, now I switched the view. So yeah, this is a little unfortunate, but let's go. We've got the flaps set to 1. Oh my God. Oh, we're so moving. All right, there we go. We can immediately feel what this takeoff feels like, and for the first time I'm moving up. You can really now feel what it feels like to give full power in an Airbus like this. We're already at 120 knots. That is great. Let's take off. Oh my God, we're rolling. Oh my God, I'm rolling. And it very quickly turns into what it's like genuine real life. Already over speeding. I mean, let's put the landing gear up. And we can feel that. That was the landing gear. This is very exaggerated, but whoa. Whoa. Oh, that was the stream deck that just has fallen down. That's not good. To really test this immersiveness, I would like to engage the slew mode here. Obviously, we can kind of control your airplane here just with a joystick, just completely. Oh! And we can, oh, that would have got me quite dead. But yes, you can really see, oh my God, what this Flight Simulator is technically capable of. I guess, oh my God, flying fighter jets would be quite a lot more fun. I think you would get sick after a while with this. This is probably like a literal roller coaster that you can properly build in your living room. All right, they're looking good. Runway is right there. Damn, this is immersive. Yes. All right, there we go, looking good. We are at 160 knots. And when you really start rolling, this is where it gets really immersive because you really notice, damn, this is the most unstabilized approach ever. Oh, we're so bad. We're so unstabilized. We're so poor. But I want to do this. I really want to see, well, what does a hard landing feel like, actually? You know what? This is a brilliant idea. Let's stall it out. Let's stall it out right above the runway.
20. 3
Oh my. Oh! No, it's fine. You're quite all right. We've come to a full stop. This is just fine. But I reckon the scariest plane to use this kind of setup with is probably the Cessna 152. I mean, the airliners, they're not very bumpy at all. They're quite easygoing. This is the real deal. If you've ever been in a Cessna or a small propeller plane in general, you know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure most of you do. All right, let's maybe go ahead and once again go into VR mode, which works like a dream. You can't imagine what this is like, but this is amazing here in VR. You have to experience it at least once in your life. Here we go, this is already where it starts. You can feel some of those bumps. Oh my God. You can feel that nose going down. Quite a lot, really. Oh, we are going down. We're going down the mountain. We've got 50 knots on the clock, and we're good. We're actually quite all right. Perfect. Let's put the flaps up. That's what I'm talking about. God damn, this feels nice. Now when you go, wow. In a small plane, this is even better because this truly just feel, oh my God. I really want to try one thing, and that perhaps is crashing. What does that feel like? Let's maybe see what happens if we lose our engine. Oh yeah, oh my God. All right, we're dead. I feel like dying now. So buddy, there you have it, my new beautiful setup. I'm so immensely proud, and I will be definitely flying over Christmas with this thing. Definitely on that sim. We'll be streaming with my headset on. I hope there won't be too much turbulence or anything. Oh my. Oh! Thank you so much for watching this today, everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to check out the code if you want to get one of these yourself. See you guys tomorrow. As always, good night.
Now, thank you very much to my highly supporting members like Jamie Ashton, Mike C, James Duram, Ragings, Met RLG, Matt Van Z, Moritz, Bellhausen, Knots Enthusiast, Shadow, New York, Ryland Williams, Kelly Chaos, John O'Brien, and I'm addicted to Airbus A380s. Thank you.